Okay. What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. How are we living today? Welcome back if you are a returning subscriber, and welcome if you are new. My name's Liz, and I upload luxury videos every Monday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up if you're excited for this video, and if you really like luxury videos, go ahead and subscribe down below. Join our family. We would literally love to have you. This video is going to be a little fun, okay? I'm in my comfy, cozy sweatshirt. I'm feeling comfy and cozy. I'm filming on Labor Day weekend, and I'm just like, it's time to bring it. Do you know what I mean? It is just time to let loose a little bit. So go ahead and grab a drink. If you're 21 or older, go ahead and grab a drink. If not, sorry sister, you will be there soon enough. And get comfy, because today's video is a tag video that literally went viral 3 years ago, before I had a YouTube channel, and honey, way before I could afford any sort of luxury bag. So I thought to myself, I would love to do my own little twist on this. Honestly, there are so many people that have done this tag. I don't even know who started it, but I will try to find that out when I edit and link them down below. Without further ado, if you guys want to hear the 5 luxury bags I really wanted to buy at the time, but right now am so glad I didn't, then keep watching. Okay girl, I'm just gonna be completely honest. You know, today's video is just gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be a little bit chit-chatty, and we're just gonna dive into it, okay? Before I even get into it though, guys, thank you so much for all of the love and support you showed me on my last video. This was my DCT unboxing of the Louis Vuitton key clay. I'll link it here in case you guys are interested in seeing, but my community is literally the best. You guys are amazing. You're so supportive, and I just couldn't even be any more thankful for you guys, so thank you so much. Okay, the first bag that I really wanted to buy at the time, but I'm so glad I didn't buy it now, is the pouch, and this is by Bottega Veneta. You guys know I've talked about this one before, and I could go on and on and on. I feel like I wanted to buy it when it first came out because it was probably sent, I don't know, I guess I'm just assuming here. I don't really know, but it kind of looked like it was sent to literally every Instagram influencer, every influencer in the world was kind of either purchased this bag right off the bat or it was sent to them. Do you know what I'm saying? And it just flooded social media, and I was like, I gotta have this too. But at the time, I couldn't swing it, and there was other bigger priorities, other bags I wanted more, yada, yada, yada. And looking back, I'm so glad I didn't buy this, guys. I mean, hey, I love Bottega Veneta. I think they have that cassette bag that's out right now that's amazing. They have some mules out that are literally beautiful to die for, love it. But this pouch bag, I've seen a lot of YouTubers who bought this bag kind of instantly regret it because they're like, the usability isn't there. It's sort of just like a pouch, and it's hard to use as a bag. Do you know what I mean? What is the point of me carrying this around? I don't know. I just feel like not for me. And looking back, I really wanted it at the time, but I'm so glad I didn't buy this bag. Okay, moving on to bag number 2. This was another hot bag, probably 3 years ago too, and this is the Chloe Nile. I know, and by the way, I don't want this to come, first of all, I already said, guys, when most of these bags came out, I literally couldn't afford them anyway, so I didn't really even have the option, but I don't want to make anybody feel bad who does have these, because I think that I have some bags too that I'm like, why did I buy that? But the Chloe Nile, I think, just isn't for me, and I'm really glad I didn't buy it. I know it was super trendy, it was all the rage. Anyone who could afford it basically bought it, I feel because it was so trendy, it was so out there, and it is a beautiful bag, don't get me wrong. I just think that I'm more of a classic person, and also I think it's kind of not my vibe. I think it's a little bit more feminine. I think it's a little bit more, I guess feminine, and not that I'm not feminine, you know what I mean? It's just really not my style, and I think let's just be real, I think it was super trendy. I mean, hey, if you bought it and you literally still love it, you should just, say forget you to literally everybody and just wear it anyway. I'm just saying, for me, I really wanted it at the time because it was flooded all over social media, and looking back, I'm so glad I did not purchase this. Number 3, this was another one that was very hot, got very trendy a couple years ago when I was first like really interested in luxury bags, but I really couldn't afford them, yada yada yada. And this one is none other than the Celine Phantom. Beautiful, honestly, a really beautiful bag. I know that it was really popular. I saw a lot of people with it. I know a lot of people purchased it. I'm sure a lot of people watching have purchased it or have wanted to purchase it. No hate here. I just think it's not, here's the thing. I think it was a trendy piece for sure, but further than that, like I think I'm totally fine buying trendy bags, honestly. Like I will buy a trendy piece, but if I really, really love it and it fits my style over the long run, like those are the questions I ask myself. With this bag, like it doesn't necessarily fit my style over the long run, so for me, it just was a purchase I'm glad I didn't end up making. I don't know, for me, I'm not really just like a top handle kind of girl anyway, so for that reason alone is enough for me to be glad that I didn't buy it. Again, I think it's a beautiful bag, probably the most beautiful one on my list that I didn't purchase, but for me, it just wasn't going to fit my style in the long run, and I'm glad I didn't buy. Okay, number 4, and I wanted this when I first started getting into luxury bags and I first started researching, you know, what my first Chanel classic flap was gonna be. I was really like, I want the Chanel Maxi classic flap. I think it's beautiful. I think you could really use it for travel. It could be really versatile, and it's Chanel. It's a Chanel classic flap. It's never gonna go out. Like, I'm always gonna want this. But then the more I thought about it and the more research I did and the more I heard other luxury YouTubers talk about it, it seems like, number 1, it's a really big, large bag, okay? And number 2, it actually looks like this too, that it would be super, super heavy. And number 3, like, I don't think the usability is there for me. I'm like, wait, when would I actually use this? Like, I don't think that I would be using a Chanel Maxi to like travel on an airplane. I'm just like not there yet. Like, I don't think I would use it for that. And honestly, what else? I'm not like a mom. I'm not carrying around like a bunch, like a diaper bag. I'm not, you know, carrying a bunch of stuff with me. I wouldn't bring it to, I don't work in an office. I work from home. But if I did work from an office, I wouldn't bring it to work just because my personal preference. I'm not the sort of person who'd be bringing luxury bags to work. But for me, I just can't even picture myself in any situation where I would use it. Like, the only thing I can even think about is going away for like a weekend trip with either like family, girlfriends, or like my boyfriend, and like, what is that? I don't know. For me, it's just not fitting it would fit my style. It's just the usability really isn't there. And again, no shade. It's a freaking Chanel classic flap. I mean, hello, of course it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, but for me, I just would rather invest in, you know, another size Chanel classic flap before going there. And so for those reasons, I'm glad I haven't purchased. Okay, number 5, I would say number 5 is more like a category, and this is Louis Vuitton. You guys know that Louis Vuitton is probably my favorite house. Like, I have probably the most items from Louis Vuitton. I love them, always have, always will. I'm an LV girl till I die. Like, I really truly love them. But with that being said, I was really obsessed with one of their latest collections, okay? The pastel collection. They did this for a bunch of bags, and while I think it is so beautiful and so visually appealing, I just think, for me, I'm so glad I did not buy any sort of wallet, any sort of anything from this pastel collection. Number 1, I think we can all agree that it's super trendy. It's not something I foresee like withstanding the test of time, and literally for those reasons purely, I'm so glad I didn't buy. Listen, if you're a Louis Vuitton connoisseur and you are like a collector, then probably this was a must for you because it is so beautiful. I think that they're rare. I think that they're unique. I think they're amazing. And maybe for those reasons, you just like had to go out and you had to pull the trigger, and you know, that's great. That's amazing. But for me, just really starting my collection, Louis Vuitton, anything in the pastel collection just like wasn't the right fit for me at this time. Furthermore, I feel like it just wouldn't fit my style. I mean, I would love to envision it like, oh yeah, I could totally be like a pastel girl, but like, I don't even wear color. Like, I really rarely even wear color. I'm like a black, white, beige sort of girl, and just the pastel collection, it wouldn't have been a smart pick for me. So for those reasons, I'm out, man. I had to be out. Okay guys, there you have it. My 5 top luxury bags I'm so glad I did not purchase list. And thank you so much for spending some time with me today, guys. You know I love spending some time with you. Leave a comment below. Let me know, do you agree with any of my picks? Are any of my picks just like completely off, let me know in the comments down below. Let's have a convo about it. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one.